Hey folks, it's Dave here. We're Studio B. There's Studio B. We're back here in Studio B. Camera's off centered again because I have my overhead going on tonight. I still can't find a good way of doing that to make it all kind of work with my other camera, but we're going to do the best we can. So as promised, coming on a little after 10 o'clock tonight with some APBA Hockey. And why I chose this matchup here is because... Just get this last final save in. I think we're good to go. Yeah. Why I chose this matchup is my shirt. San Diego Mariners. If you can see it here, it's just to stand up. San Diego Mariners. Yep, that was on a sale I saw a few weeks ago, so I picked it up. I said, I'm going to get me San Diego Mariners shirt. And so now I have the shirt, and now we're going to go and play the game here with the San Diego Mariners. Oh, let me see here. I got to fix this. Sorry. 1 second here. The camera's a little off, so we're going to go and do this. And do this. This is kind of live on the fly here, so we can see our other goalie. We want to make sure we can see our other goalie, right? Okay, I think that's good. And no stranger to the channel here. Oh, boy. Come back over here like that. There we go. Is the goalie for San Diego, who's been on the channel before. I don't remember how we had him on the channel, but he was on the channel before. And that is Joe Junkin. Joe Junkin is back on the channel. He played one game with the Boston Bruins, or a part of a game with the Boston Bruins. But we've had him on the channel here before, and I don't actually remember why, but we did. And it was probably one of our one-off goalie things. And so we should be ready to go. So let's take a look at our matchup, shall we? So we have the Houston Aeros coming into San Diego tonight to take on the San Diego Mariners. Now, Andre Lacroix, he was a big name for San Diego, I believe. He might have even led the league in scoring one year. But what we have here for the Aeros, we have Larry Lund with Hughes and Gordie Howe on the right wing. Back on defense, we have Marty and Mark Howe. We get the three Howes out here. And in net, instead of going with Ron Graham, I'm going backup goalie today. I'm going Wayne Rutledge. Okay, and that's somebody that only P-Jet knows. But Wayne Rutledge will be our goaltender for the Houston Aeros tonight. For the hometown San Diego Mariners, again, Lacroix we talked about. He'll be up front with Gene Peacock and Wayne Rivers. And back on the defense, Harry Howell, who I think played with the Seals, I think, at one point, and Robert Bob Falkenberg. And in the net, again, we talked about it. We could have gone with Ernie Wakely, but we're going to go with Joe Junkin, and he's going to be in the net here for San Diego. Now, it's been a while since I played the APBA Hockey, okay? So I might be rolling off some of the rust and making a couple mistakes as we kick things off, so just kind of bear with me on that. But we'll do the best we can to kind of play everything as it should be played. If not, we're just going to have a good time tonight playing some WHA APBA Hockey tonight. It's been a while. People have been asking for the APBA Hockey to get back on the channel. I've been wanting it back on the channel, and so here we go. Okay, so we're just going to get ready here for the opening face-off. And on the face-off here, it's going to be 4-4. So we're going to be even on the draw. All right, so here we go. We got the face-off. And even on the draw, home left wing. So it's going to be Peacock with the puck. We rolled a 63. That's going to be a 6. He's going up against the left D, which is a 4. So that 6 is going to turn into a 7. So it's going to be a shot on goal block plus 2. We rolled the block 1, so that shot will be blocked. And it deflects all the way back, though, to the shooter for a screenshot. So the shot by Peacock was blocked by Howe, who stepped in front of it, but it went right back to Peacock. And so he's going to get a shot on goal plus 1. So let's take a look at the shot. That's going to be a 12. Oh, well, that's in range. So shot in range for the home team right off the bat here. And right on Rutledge here, a 56 is a 34. And oh, I was over here. He scores right off the bat. 19 seconds in, Peacock makes it 1-0 for the Mariners. Holy cow, right off the bat. You know, I get my little score sheet here. Look at my cool score sheet here. I just did that up Houston and San Diego with the WHA logo. I love doing up the score sheets so they look really nice. So right off the get-go here, first play. So at 19 seconds, This goal was scored, and it was Gene Peacock on the goal, getting his own rebound. Let's check the assist now. So my assist of 63 will be 1 assist. And that 1 assist on the split roll of 66 will be the highest rated assist on the team. So it's probably going to be WHA. So it's going to be Peacock from WHA. And can I spell this right? There we go. All righty. And it is 1-0 for the home team Mariners. Just like that. Right off the bat, Phoenix Knight. Yeah, just like that. So we have action in the first 19 seconds. So let's roll the dice here. Even on the face-off, home center. So it's going to be WHA getting it this time. A 65 is a 35. And that is probably going to be a penalty here. 35 on my split roll of 11 is a minor penalty. So WHA is going to go to the box here. And so we're going to get our first penalty. Now I need to pull out my chart here. By the way, these charts here that I'm using, all these little things here off to the side, they are available now. John said I could share them. And so if you'd like them, I can send them to you. It's just the printouts. I mean, you have to print them out, obviously, but they're in Excel. And so we got a penalty. So we got a WHA. So in the first period, at 53 seconds, WHA goes to the box. So he gets an assist and a penalty. 2 minutes. And so we're going to have a power play for the Arrows. And so we'll leave power play 1 out there right now. So here we go. All right, so we got a face-off now at power play. We got a even home right wing, so it's going to be Rivers with the puck. He rolls a 52, which is a 4, short-handed, and he plays it up to center, and we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. So I need to change this to 3, right? So we're going to get 4 out of that. Yeah, that's going to be a 3. There we go. All right, so now we have a face-off. And I'm going to do this again. I'm going to roll. I'm going to get a no-time roll here. Home right D. So it's going to go back to Falkenberg. Bob Falkenberg with the puck, a 53. I'm not going to play matchups tonight, and I'm not going to play dump and chase tonight. We're just going to play a straight-up game. So 53 is a 19 short-handed, and he plays that all the way down, picked up by Mark Howe. We got another no-time roll coming up here. And so it's going to be 55 for Howe. That should be a shot. It is. So Mark Howe, the defenseman, is going to get a shot on that. And a shot of 36, that's going to be out of range. So it's just going to be a shot on that and a save. And a save of 13 for Junkin. Joe Junkin Donuts with a 5. And that's going to be picked up by the right wing. All right, nice stop there by Junkin. Skating with it now is Rivers. Rivers, a 23. That's going to be a 3 short-handed, and he will get himself another neutral zone faceoff. So good penalty killing here by the San Diego Mariners. This will be the last 30 seconds of the man advantage, so we're going to roll the dice here. Visitor right wing on the power play. So Gordie Howe with the puck. Gordie Howe, 32. It's going to be a 30, and it's going to be a pass. It's going to be an RSOG. We need another roll here. The roll is 16. That will be a shot on goal going to, so it's going to be 5. So it's going to be the 3rd highest guy, actually. So it's not going to be 1, 2, 3. You know, we're going to send it back to the point here. We're going to send it back to Marty Howe at the point. So Marty Howe at the point, shot range of 13. That's in range. So the visitors with a shot on net in range, and Junkin will make the save with the 11, and that'll be picked up by the left D, and the penalty is over. So we can go back now. So we're going to I need to fix my lines here. Sorry, 1 second. We'll fix this. So -1, and then we're going to go lines 2 and lines 3 over here, and they both going to go 2 and 3. All right, so let's get lines 3 out here for the defense. I'm only running 3 lines tonight instead of 4. Actually, Houston didn't have enough guys to run the 4, so we're going to go lines 2. And we're off and running here in San Diego. And so line 2 will come out. These cards are new because they're kind of stiff. Alrighty, so there we go. So Howell has the puck, and he will change up as soon as he makes a play. And here we are with that. All right, so Howell with the puck at 22. Ooh, a fiver. And he's going up against the right D, so that's going to stay a 5. A 5's going to be, let's get rid of the power play here. A 5 is going to be a Soga. Shot on goal, Soga. So does he have a, does anybody on the team have a 22? Yes, that'll be a shot on goal. And a shot range of 13. I rolled a 55, so it'll just be a shot. And a save by Wayne Rutledge. A 63 on a save is a 38. And that deflects into the crowd for a face-off. So Howell will make the change here as he fired that long shot on the net. And it's steered out of play by Rutledge. Here we go. On the face-off now, we got a 5 and a 3. So Ray Duano has 5 and Labossiere has a 3. So it's going to be a +2 advantage for the Mariners here on the face-off in the offensive zone. So here we go. Offensive zone draw. And it's going to be +2 disadvantage right D. So that's just going to be go to Prentice. Prentice rolls a 23, which is going to be a 22. And it's going to be intercepted and a shot on goal by the center. So Aduono, is that how you say that? Oh, my gosh. Shot range at 22, and I rolled a 23. So close to being on range. But that'll be a nice save by Rutledge. A 15 is a 3, and that'll be picked up by Labossiere as Cutter Historical comes by. Interesting setup, especially seeing San Diego in a game. Yeah, well, I got my shirt here. I don't know if you can see. I got my San Diego Mariners shirt in the mail, so I had to play a Mariners game getting back here on the channel. And is it time for a change yet? So we went 20 to 18. Yeah, it is time for a change, actually. So let me make a line change here. We're going to get line one for everybody is what we're going to do. The lines got messed up on that penalty. So line 1 will come back here. And so let me swap off to the side here. My lines. What's kind of neat about this spreadsheet is it allows you to put in the lines, and it suggests the next line, and it subtracts this little thing off to the side. It subtracts the line so you don't overuse anybody, which is kind of nice. All right, so Labossiere with it now. And a 15 is going to be a 1. He's going to get, now who's he going up against? The left wing, which is Peacock. So that 1's going to turn into a 2. It's still going to be a shot on net. Shot range to 23. Oh, I rolled a 26 again. Another shot on net and a save by Junkin. A 61 is a 22. Picked up by the opposing left wing. So nice keep in by Hughes, and he'll have the puck here. So Hughes is going to roll. He's going to get a 12. That'll be a 25 going up against the left wing, and that won't factor in. It's going to be intercepted by Falkenberg. Sounds like a city in Skyrim, doesn't it? Falkenberg. All righty. So Falkenberg with the puck here, and he's going to roll a 34. 34 is a 31, and that's going to be a pass. Check the physical 10 here. So what do we got? 3, 7. Yeah, no, we're not going to pass the physical 10, that's for sure. Not in the WHA. And so that's going to be intercepted by the left D, and we'll knock some time off the clock. So it's going to be back to Markow. Markow, a 32 from Markow is a 30. And his long pass doesn't connect. That'll be icing. And we're going to get a whistle now. And lines 3 will come out here for Houston. And for San Diego, they're going to roll 2 and 3 out here. So we're going to get the third line out here for Houston. And then 2 and 3 over here. Again, just 3 lines tonight for each team. This is kind of just a one-off type of game. Just so I can get it on the table, show off my new shirt, and let's play here. All right, so the face-off in the Houston zone. On this face-off here, let me plug in my lines. 3. I did a video on this, setting up this spreadsheet on the channel here, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing off camera here. Just kind of subtracting the lines. Okay, so I have a 2 and a 5. Wow, 3. So Ray Aduano with a 3 advantage. Here we go. We roll a 3 advantage left wing. So Rick Sentez with the puck here. Sentez rolls a 23. That's going to be a 4 going up against, actually a 4 right off the chart. It's going to be a shot on net because I'm in the offensive zone. So a shot on the net, a 61 is well out of range. So it's going to be an easy save by Rutledge. A 55 is a 2, and that's going to be picked up by the right D. Bill Prentice with the puck. Prentice rolls a 42. That's a 21, intercepted by Sentez here on the left wing. So San Diego with the puck back on the wing. 41 is going to be a 6 going up against the right wing. So that'll turn that into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. They have a block 1. They have a block 3. So +2 is a 5. So that shot will be blocked, and it deflects over to Sherritt. This is going to be Jim Sherritt for Houston with the puck now. We'll get one more roll before we have to change lines. A 54, not a good roll at all. And a 32. Physical 14. I get a 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Ooh, he's going to make the play. So he's going to make the pass. So we'll send it over to Preston. Preston, who needs Preston, right? And we'll make a line change here. So line 1 coming back out here for the home team with 1D. And we're going to go 2 and 2 over here for Houston. And we'll take a look at that second line of Taylor, Labossiere, and Larway when Preston makes his play. So 2 and 2 going up against 1 and 1. And that's another great thing about the spreadsheet. It changes the lines up. So you never have, it's not always 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. You know what I mean? It mixes it up. All right, let's roll for Preston here. A 34, that's a 31. Physical 10, I get 3, 5, 6, 9. No, they're not going to make the play. And so that's going to be intercepted by Harry Howell. Preston will head to the bench, and Don Larway will come up. And Phoenix says, what would you suggest for your pure cards and dice hockey setup? I've tried a few play-by-play games on the channel, but I can't get a layout I'm happy with. I like this right here, depending what game you play, but when you're playing with cards, especially APBA or Hockey Bones, this is what I use. Even for Hockey Blast, I'll use this. And that's what I do. I mean, some people have it laid out in the sheets, and they can just kind of flip the sheets over. I just stack them and flip them over when I need to. So I've been using this setup for hockey for quite some time, and I'm very happy with it. It doesn't work for Strat, and anything that's got a bigger card, it doesn't work. But for Hockey Bones, APBA Hockey, and then even the little cards here for Hockey Blast, this works really nice. And I just go with an overhead shot. It seems to work out pretty well. And then the spreadsheet really does help, too. If I was trying to put the score sheet on the table, then I'd have to shrink this down a little bit to get all the scores and stuff in. But just play around. You'll find something that works. You know, it took me a long time to get to this setup here, and to a point I'm pretty much happy with it. All right, so I got Harry Howell with the puck here, right? Because they lost the puck here to these guys here, and Harry Howell's got the puck now, right? Oh, wait, lines, 1 and 1. There we go. All right, Howell's going to roll a 52, and he's going to get a 27. Intercepted by Labossiere. Labossiere rolls a 61 to 28, and that's going to be picked off by Rivers. Fast game going on now here. A 64 is a 3 going up against Propil. That'll be a 4. 4 is going to be a shot on goal. So here comes Rivers now. Ooh, a shot range of 26. I rolled a 24. That's going to be on net and in range. Can Rutledge make the save with a 56? No, he scores. Rivers scores at the 10-minute mark, or call it 9:51, and it's now 2-0 for the home team. A little upset going on here. This is teams 1 and 2 in their respective divisions in 74-75. So 9:51 is my exact time. Rivers was the goal. My assist roll is 35, so that's going to be 2 assists. And the split roll of 63 says 1 and 4. So Lacroix is 1 and Howell is 4. Nice. Howell gets an assist. So Lacroix picks up his second assist. Harry Howell, who started that play, will get one of his own. And it's 2-0 here for San Diego. And so we're going to swap up the lines here as my shift is down to 0. And so we're going to go lines 3 and 2. So San Diego out in front. Wayne Rutledge having a tough night. 5 shots, and already 2 goals on the visiting Houston goaltender. 3-1 coming the other way, so Mark and Marty will come back out, and they'll be playing without Dad on this shift. As we got 3-1 and 3-2. I wonder if we'll get any fights off of this one here. This is when the goons come out. 3-1 and 3-2. All right, halfway through the first period, 2-0 home team. As Steve comes by, he says, "Great to see some hockey back on the table." Yep. I'm actually having some fun tonight. Played some baseball earlier, and now I'm playing some hockey. And finally, wife settled down a little bit, so she's not in as much pain, so I can kind of slip down here and play some hockey tonight. Pretty excited about that. And I suppose she's happy that she's not in as much pain either. 2-2 on the face-off, so it's going to be even on the draw. Even on the draw is visitor left defense. So Mark Howe has it. Roll of 11. Going against a 1 is a 1 is a 1. It's always going to be a shot on net. So he's going to get a shot on net. Shot range of 24. I rolled a 64. So that'll be a save by Junkin. A 22 is a 2. Picked up by right D, Kevin Gregory Joseph Morrison. Say that 3 times fast. 51 for Morrison. He's going to get a shot on net, too, but his shot range is a 15. He rolls a 43, so that'll be a shot, and that'll be a save by Rutledge. 16 is going to give us a 28, and it's going to be, if we can't clear it, it's going to go to the 4th highest on the 28. So what is my clearing? I rolled an 11, and I believe that clears it away. Because I'm going to beat the 11, I'm pretty sure. Clearing is 4 and 8. Yeah, so I'm going to beat the clear. So he's going to get a neutral zone face-off. So I believe that's how. It's been a while since I played this. Yeah, so if you check the clearing rating, which I rolled, I think that's a 2-12. Because I rolled 2 dice. And that gives me 2. And my clearing was 4, and 4 is 8. So, yeah, so I got a pretty good chance to clear it. All right, so the face-off now in the Houston zone. Got about 9 minutes to go here in the first period. And, again, it's even on the draw. And we have home center, so Brian Morenz. What if he's related to Howie Morenz? I think PJ had already told me that he was. Or was that Ron that said that? So Morenz for San Diego, he's going to roll a 63. It's going to be a 25, and his pass is going to be knocked away and picked up by Marty Howe in the corner here. He rolls a 63 as well, and a 25 for him is intercepted by Morrison. And we're going to make a line change here. So 1-1 come back out here for San Diego. And 1-2 for Houston. So we're going to get Hughes, Lund, and Gordy Howe back out here for Houston. So we got some of the big guns coming out here. So we got 1 and 2. And then 1-1 as I'll subtract my lines from my little spreadsheet here. And there we go. 8 minutes on the clock here as Hockey Unreal comes by. Hope you're doing okay, bud. Saw you playing some hockey in your channel the other day. Glad to see that. Brian Morenz is indeed Howie's distant cousin. Looked it up recently myself. We were talking about that with somebody. I don't know if it was P. Jed or Chuck It. But we were talking about one of the Morenzes, and I don't know if it was this guy here or not, but it was the Morenz we were talking about, and he was related. Happy 4th to you, Gus. Thanks for coming by. Glad to be playing something instead of, taking care of a sick wife or cutting up trees. Like, my back is still hurting from cutting that tree up that fell in my yard. I'm too old to be cutting trees up and moving them. Cutting it's one thing. I mean, it's awkward. You cut the saw and you're trying to get the saw stuck in there, and you're trying not to get cut, and oh man, and then you're bending down, and then you gotta lift the thing and carry it out. it's like cutting up a sausage. You gotta cut it up real thin. David C comes by. Dave, thanks for coming by here. We got some hockey on the channel tonight. Couple of goals here by San Diego to get everybody caught up with my snazzy score sheet here. It was Peacosh from LaCroix at 19 seconds, first roll of the game, and then about halfway through the period, it was Rivers scoring on Rutledge from LaCroix, and Harry Howell was going to pick up an assist as well. And this after they killed the penalty. So Morrison with the puck over here, and I think we're ready to roll for him. A 31 is going to be a 2 going up against the right D is a 3, so that 2 turns into a 3. That'll still be a shot on net. His range is a 15, so that'll be a shot and a save by Rutledge. 64 is a 5. Then it's going to be picked up by the right wing, Gordie Howe. So Gordie Howe with the puck here. Gordie Howe, 22. That's going to be a shot on net. Shot range is 23. We rolled a 32, so that shot is going to be steered aside by Junkin. A 38 is going to be deflected into the crowd. The organ goes off, puck's into the stands, and we'll get a face-off in the Mariners' zone. And too damn hot to be making firewood in this weather. I'm not sure if I'm making firewood. I just cut it up and threw it in the woods. It fell from the woods, and that's where it went back. It just took me several hours to cut it up and move it. And then I had to clean up all the little stuff with a rake today. That was fun. The wife actually locked me out of the house. Again, she's been in bed for most of the last week or so. And so I went outside, and I was out with the rake. It was getting to be 6, 7 o'clock at night. So I was like, let me clean up the back. So I got the rake, and I was cleaning up all the mess and the shavings the best I could out in the yard. And I got it all cleaned up, and I put the rake away, and I go in the house, and she didn't know I was outside. She thought I was down here. So I'm like knocking on the door. She's like, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know. What are you doing locking me out? She's like, what were you doing outside? I was like, I'm still cleaning up. She didn't even see me back because I was like in the way back of the yard. So. And she's actually been hallucinating a little bit too. So I think the pain medicine is getting to her a little bit. She's hearing weird things. She thought somebody was in the yard tonight. And I'm like, there's nobody in the yard. Don't tell her I said that. All right, so we got a face-off now here. So what do we have? 1 and 2 and 1 and 1. So we go. So the face-off is even, each with a 4. Even face-off. Home center, Lacroix. A 41 is a 6, and he'll get it out the center, and it'll deflect into the bench, and we got a whistle here. So face off at center ice now. Even on the draw, visitor lefty. So it goes back to Schella. Where have I heard that name before? Schella. John Schella. Was it through Houston, or was there another team he played for? That name sounds real familiar. Schella with a puck. A 54 is a 32, and that's going to be a pass away of 14-3, 5, 6, 9, 13. They will make that pass, actually. And so we'll slide that up to Gordie Howe. We'll send it up to Howe. So we make the pass to Howe. And we're going to get a no-time roll, I believe. So Howe's going to roll 35. That's going to be a 2 going up against Peacock. That's going to be a 3. And he'll still get the shot on net. 23. I rolled a 51. So that's going to be a shot and a save by Junkin. And Junkin is a 23, and it's going to be picked up by the opposing right wing. So Howe gets it back. We do have to make a line change, though, so they want to go. Well, I never finished that line change. My mistake. So we're going to go lines 2 and 3 for San Diego. And they're going to go 2 and 1 over here. So the Howes will come on. So Gordie will play a minute here with his, or 30 seconds with his Suns. Will I swap up the lines here? So we get 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. So 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. And you know what's funny about since I've been playing APBA football and season ticket football and a few other the football games, when you play a game like this used to take a long time. The hockey game used to take a long time. Now it flies. Ever since playing the football games, all the other games just go so much faster. Because again, it's all kind of it's all relative, so to speak. All right, Howe with the puck. And we got 2 and 1. Yeah, here we go. Howe with the puck. A 56. 34. And a 34 is a 34 is a 34. So Gordie gets the elbow up. And Gordie Howe will be going to the box here. And he'll take an elbowing call here in the first period. So at 14:05 is going to be Gordie Howe. We'll go to the box, 2 minutes, at 5:30 on my clock. And so now we're going to take a look at the San Diego power play. Now they have 1, so they'll add 1 to the power play is what they will do. So I need to get my power play chart back up over here. So the power play chart comes over here. So Gordie Howe's going to sit. And who do we want out here? we're going to sit Larway. We're going to play Labossiere because he's got a high face-off rate. So he'll play over here on the wing, so to speak. All right, so we got a power play here. So let's put this, back to 4. And we'll go on the power play here. And so we have a face-off of 5 and 3. So it's going to be a +2. Highlight Heyday coming by. Okay, he played for Vancouver. That's where I saw him before. Scheller was Vancouver. Thank you so much for that. I know I've seen that name before, and I know I've played some old Vancouver teams, so that's where I saw it from. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so we have Labossiere and, I keep screwing this up, Eduono. PJ's going to correct me at some point. All right, so let's go with the face-off here. So it's going to be a +2 for San Diego. Advantage left wing, so Rick Sentes with the puck. As we're going to play, lines 2 and lines 2. Oh, no, this is the first power play. Hang on a sec. This is the first power play here. So we're going to go this. Power play 1. My bad. So I got to do that face-off over, too. Because this is the first power play. So on the first power play, I go 1 and 1. So let me get this straight. Again, it's been a while since I played this. So we're going to go 1 and 1 on this power play. So that'll be 1 power play for each. Okay, so I rolled even is visitor right wing. So it's going to be actually Lund with the puck. Okay, now I get that squared away. Lund with a 24. That's going to be a 9 shorthanded, and that's going to be intercepted by Falkenberg. We got a no-time roll. Falkenberg, a 44. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a shot on net. And it's going to be a save, though. It'll be out of range. That's shot number 8 on Rutledge. He's let 2 by him. And the save of 56 is a 34. And that's going to be a whistle as the net come off on the save. Face off in the Houston zone now. And it's still even on the draw. Home center. So Lacroix gets it in the offensive zone. 64 is a 4. Shot on goal with a tip-in. So if I look at my tip-in chart, I'm looking at, let me see, 1, 2, or 1 here. It's going to be terrible. Oh, no, actually it's going to be the highest rating, highest I rating. So we got 8. Probably 8. No one's going to beat an 8, yeah. So Lacroix is going to take the shot. Rivers is going to try to tip that with an 8. And what am I going to be using for, the 1's not going to be good. No tip. It's going to be no tip original play. So after all that, he misses the tip, so Lacroix is going to get the shot. A 46, it's out of range anyway. I did all that for nothing. It's going to be out of range. Shot and a save on the power play by Rutledge. A 46 is a 43. Save. Oh, it's a possible injury. So let's take a look at our split roll. It's a 7, and it's a face-off. So Rutledge shaking up on the play, but he's going to take that mask, wipe his face, put his mask back on, and he's going to stay in the game. So Rutledge taking that shot up high, but there was no injury on the play. So time running down on the power play now. When did we start that? We started that at 5:30. Yeah, so a minute gone on the power play. It'll be a minute and a half here on this roll here. Visitor right wing, so Lund will get it. A 13 shorthanded is a 7, and he'll play that up, and that'll be out of play. Last gasp here on the man advantage. Another face-off win by Lund, and a 45 this time is a 14, and it's going to be a pass ARX. So we need to roll again and see if he's going to make the pass here. And yes, he does. He will make the pass and kill some time. So he's going to send it over to Hughes, and that'll kill the rest of the power play. So good kill here. Each team 0 for 1 on the man advantage. So now we're going to look at 3 and 3 coming out for Houston. And 3 and 1 over here for San Diego. Sometimes the new cards stick a little bit. Okay, so here we go. So we got 3 and 3 and 3 and 1 here. 3 and 3, and 3, and 1. Okay, there we go. So Hughes with the puck. He'll change up after he makes the play. So Hughes is going to roll. He's got a 62. That will be an 8. 8. See, it's going to be a shot on goal if I have 4, check 11. So we have 4, 7, 9. No, so it's going to be a wide shot. Now I go to the wide shot. Check the defensive clear. So our clear is 9, and we will clear that, and that'll be a face-off, I believe. So a wide shot. Yeah, let me just double-check that on the wide shot. Again, it's been a while since I played some of these things here. So I think a wide shot. Yeah, hang on a sec. Yeah, I believe this is going to be a neutral zone face-off. I mean, a defensive zone face-off. So Hughes fires that one on the net. It goes wide, but it is cleared away. And I believe that's how a wide shot goes. It's been a while since I did a wide shot, but if you do clear it, I think it acts the same as a regular clear. The goalie just ties it up or something like that. All right, so here we go. 3 minutes to go in the first period. So now we have even on the draw. Visitor right D comes back to Prentice at the point. He rolls a 22. That should be pretty good. 4. That'll be a shot on net, but his shot range of 0 is going to be a save by Junkin. The 66 is picked up by the lefty Howell. Howell with it now. He's got an assist in this game. 31 is a 16. Going up against the right D, Prentice, a 16 is going to be intercepted by the left wing. This is going to be Andre Hintz, or Hintsey with the puck. Hintz with it now. He rolls a 33. He's going to get a shot on goal. He's got a shot range of 32, but I rolled a 44, so that'll be a shot and a save. 8 shots now by Houston, and Junkin with an 11. Easy stop over to Howell again. Now we're going to make the line change here. So they want 1 and 1. So all the good guys coming back out here for Houston here for the last minute and a half of the first period. Oh, what am I doing here? That. So 1 and 1, and then 2 and 3. All right. So 1 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let me mark this down here quick. And here we go. All righty. So it's going to be Howell with the puck. 31 is a 16, and a 16 going up against the center is going to be adding 1. So that's going to be a 17, and it's going to be taken away by Lund. So Howell can head back to the bench now and make a change, and Bob Wall comes out. Is he a Wall on defense or what? Yes, he is. All right, Lund with it now. Under a minute to go in the period. He rolls a 32. That's going to get me a 26, and that's going to be taken away by Sentes. Sentes now rolls a 46. That's going to be a 41, and let's see, possible bench minor. And let's see, it's going to be a neutral zone face-off for a rare play. So we roll the 5. So it's going to be, that'll end the period. And we do got to check for a bench minors, though. So I'm going to look at my split roll, and I'm going to roll that twice. So first for over here, and it's a 13. No, and, oh, the bench minor is on Houston at the end of the period. So somebody must have said something. And so we're going to get a power play here at the end of the period, a bench minor to Houston. I haven't had a bench minor in quite some time. So 0-0-0. Going to be a bench minor, and we'll start the period with San Diego on the power play. So now what we're going to do is, because it's their second power play, we kind of do it like strat. I borrow from a lot of different games when I do this. So we're going to put out line 2 for each team, kind of the second power play unit, if you will. And that's the only time I really do a straight-up matchup is power plays. I go 1 and 1 and 2 and 2, kind of what I do. All righty, so that's the end of one as Mike in the truck stops by. I got my new root beer. I've been trying out some zero sugar root beers. I had A&Ws, and then I went with Mug, and now tonight I have Barks. So let me see how the Barks taste. I need to put them all 3 together and taste them all together, because when you don't have one for a day, you don't feel what they taste like. I don't think it's quite as good as A&W. I think A&W is the best one so far. All right, so we're going to start a new period here. So let me get my shots on goal and everything going on over here. So we're going to come over here. So at the end of one, It's going to be San Diego 2 and Houston absolutely nothing. Shots on goal, we had 9 shots for San Diego and 8. So it's going to be 8 shots and 9 shots. And we had how many in range here? So we had 2 in range for San Diego and 1 in range for Houston. So they had 1 in range and they had 2 in range. All righty, so just kind of so we can keep track of that. So we total shots are 8 and 9 for right now. I like to just keep track of that just to see, how many were in range and the whole bit. Makes it kind of fun. All righty, so we're going to start the second period here. It's going to be a power play, so we're going to put out lines 2 here. And we'll keep track of line 2. And here we go. All righty. And we're going to roll the dice here. Face-off is +2. Aduano is pretty good on that. And advantage left wing. So Centes with the puck on the power play. A 13 is a 5. Shot on goal. 62, way out of range. That'll be a shot and an easy save by Rutledge. A 24 is a 19. And that's going to be picked up by the opponent limb defense. So it's going to be Ron Plum. I don't know if he's related to Eve Plum, but Ron Plum has the puck now on the power play. Let's roll our dice. A 34 to 31 on the man advantage. Do they have physical 12? They have 9. Oh, I got to sit somebody here. I think I'm going to sit this guy. So they have 9, 12. Yeah, they get plenty on that. So that's going to be intercepted by the left wing. So it's going to be Ted Taylor. Tractor Taylor out there with the puck shorthanded. 54 is a 32 shorthanded. Pass physical 12. They get 3, 5. Yeah. Oh, wait. 5 and 6 is 11, right? Wait. 3, 5, 6, 10, 12. I'm sorry. So they're not going to make that play. So he rolled a 54. It's a 32. And no, it's going to be intercepted by the right D. And no time comes off the clock. A no-time roll. A 53 is a 9. Short-handed. Shot on goal. A 55. Saved by Rutledge. A 52 is a 27. And that's going to be a shot on goal unless they clear it. A clearing of a 7. They will do. They match the clear. And I'm going to give them the face-off. So 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. And Hockey Unreal thinks Houston's going to come back. They're undefeated in his product and have a win over San Diego. Well, Houston was in first place, and San Diego was in second place in their division. So let's see if Houston can come back. Again, San Diego out shooting them. They got that early goal that really kind of set the tone. You got to set the tone. All right, +2. Advantage right D, so the faceoff comes back to Morrison. Morrison, a 13 is a 5. To shot on goal. Oh, look at this. I got a 15, but because they're on the power play, we add 2, so that gets it up to 21, and then we add 1 here, so that's going to be in his range. So my new button over here, shot in range, so it adds 1 to the shot and the range. I love how they put that in there for me. Thank you to the person who made this for me, and I will shout him out later on. And it's on net now, and a save of 66. Big glove save by Rutledge. And the puck is picked up by Schella. Oh, that was labeled as Morrison teed this one up on the power play. So that ends the man advantage. So we're going to go 3 and 1 over here. 3 forward, 1 D. There we go. And then we have 1 and 1. Easy enough. So Gordie Howe comes back out, and he'll play with his 2 sons, my 2 sons. And right now, Schella's got the puck, though. So we're going to go 1 and 1. And 3 and 1. And here we go. So Schella with the puck now. We're going to roll. I got a 15. That's going to be a 2. Going up against the left wing Devine. So Devine pinches across. Oh, he's only got a 1, though. So that's going to be that'll be a shot on goal. 66, way out of range. Easy save by Junkin. The 35 is going to be a rebound. So let's go to the rebound shot. A rebound is 1, so it's going to go to the highest I-rated player. I got a 9 here for Howe, so I think Howe's going to get that rebound. And he's going to get so he's a 9 with a 3. And a 9 with a 3. So it's going to be a shot on goal plus 2. So he's going to get the shot on goal. So he's got a 23. So he's going to get a 25. Save. Put that one on, but Junkin come across and made the save. A 63 is a 38, and that's going to deflect into the crowd off his shoulder. So Gordie Howe's had his chances tonight. Just can't put it in as his Arrows trail 2-0 here. Still time on this shift here, so we have 3 and 1. Yep, so we got plus 2 for Lund. And advantage center. Lund's going to get it in the offensive zone. 55 is a shot on goal. Shot range of 26. I rolled a 33. That's going to be another save by Junkin. Junkin with a 2, and it's going to be picked up by Falkenberg. Falkenberg with it now. A 61 is a 28. And his pass is going to be knocked down and bounces across to Howe. Howe skating with it now. Howe with a 45. It's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block plus 2. I get a 3. And that shot is going to be blocked and deflects into the crowd. And we'll have to make a line change right here. So Gordie Howe firing that puck on the net, trying to rally his Arrows back into this game here in the second period. So we get 1 and 2, and they're going to go 3 and 2 with the offensive zone draw. All right, I think that's what they're going to do. So face off in the zone, in the San Diego zone. 3 and 2. Okay. Let's see. Lacroix's a 4. Sherritt's a 2. So we got a plus 2 for San Diego. Advantage left wing. So it's going to go to Peacosh, who I think he opened the scoring. Peacosh has the opening goal here in this one. And he's going to roll a 23. And that's a 4. And he will get a shot on goal out of this. So here comes Peacosh coming down the wing. Oh, man, that's in range. Shot in range. Peacosh shoots this one. 14 score. Peacosh coming out down the left wing. Gut around Papille. And he fires this one by Rutledge. And it's now 3-0 San Diego as Peacosh picks up his second of the game. And assist 43, that's going to give me 2 assists. Time on the goal 4:20 of the second period. And on my splits, a 51, so I get 1 and 2. So Lacroix, 35, and Morrison. So Lacroix, 3 assists in this game. And Joe Morrison back there, Kevin Gregory, Joe Morrison, will get the other one. 3-0 San Diego as the shirt comes into play here with 15.5 to go here in the second period. Face-off is plus 2 for Lacroix. And it's going to be left wing, though, for the other side. So Andre hints with it now. Does he hint what he's going to do with it? 29, he's going to cough that up to Plum. Plum skating with it now. A 33. That's going to be a shot on net. Oh, a 13. And I rolled a 21, so that's not going to be in range. So that'll be a shot and a save. And a 35 is a 4. And that'll be picked up by the left wing. So Hintz gets it back again. He's going to rush it up for Houston now. A 23. That's going to be a 5 going up against Rivers. 5, and it's going to be a 6. It's going to be a shot on goal, block plus 1. And my block is a 3. And, 1, 2. Just blocked it. So they just blocked it. But it bounces right back to Hintz. He's going to get another chance here. And a screenshot plus 1. Shot range of 32. He rolls it. 64. It's going to be another save by Junkin. And a 12 is a 25. And it's going to be, can we clear it away with an 8? No, they can't clear it. So on a 25, it's going to bounce to the highest shot frequency, which is back to Hintz again. He's going to get a shot on net, right? On a 25. Shot on goal. Yep, if they don't clear it, it. Goes right back to Hintz again. He's going to get another one here. No time roll. Shoots this one. And another save by Junkin. Holy cow, he's made 3 or 4 in a row, and it's picked up by Sherritt, but no shot, and we'll change lines here. So Joe Junkin seeing some shots here in the second period, and he's keeping Houston off the board thus far. Okay, so now we have lines 2 and 3. So we got to change up this guy here in a second, right? So we got the line 3 defense, line 2, and then over here we got 3 and 1. Okay, so 2 and 3 and 3 and 1. Okay, so it's going to be Jim Sherritt with the puck. Sherritt rolls a 51. That's going to be a 4 going up against Morentz. So that's going to actually be a 3. It's going to get a shot on goal here. And a 25. Oh, that's in range. Here it is. That's only the second one in range tonight. Can Junkin make the save on a 31? And he will make the save. And it's picked up by Kevin Devine. Oh, Sherritt went in, made the move, and Junkin turned him aside as Houston nearly got on the board here. They're down 3-0. Devine with the puck now. Devine, a 14, and his pass misses, and that'll be icing on San Diego. And they're cheering Joe Junkin here at the San Diego Coliseum. Yeah, this box is kind of a flat taste. It does well. It's kind of good because it doesn't have that wicked sweet zip to it. But yeah, of the 3 so far, I'm not a fan of the box. So I'll have to bring them to a cookout. I'm kidding, maybe. All right, so we got a face-off now. So it's going to be +1 for Labossiere, and it's going to be disadvantage left wing. So Devine's going to get it. He's going to roll a 45, a 26 in his own zone. Intercepted and shot on goal by Taylor. Taylor gets it. His shot is out of range. Saved by Junkin. A 42 is a 5. And that's picked up by the right wing, Lawton. This is Mike Lawton with the puck. Lawton, 66. He's going to get a shot on net. That'll be out of range, though. That'll be a save by Rutledge. 16 is a 28, and we already went through this. Can they clear it away? They got a 7. And no, they won't clear it. That's going to go to the 4th highest. And it's going to be a shot on goal here for the 4th highest. So we have 1, 2, 3. So it's going to go back to the point here to Falkenberg. Falkenberg's going to get a shot. That's going to be a save by Rutledge. A 46 is a 43. And, another possible injury. And no, it's just going to be a face-off. So Rutledge taking another shot off high. Holy cow. And Rutledge is getting banged up tonight. He's seen 17 shots. He's taken a couple of high. Again, the trainer comes out to check on him, but he will stay in the game. Boy, that's the second time we've had an injury check on Rutledge tonight. He is just taking a beating in that net right now. Shot to 17-14 here in the second period. Midlife crisis comes by, and you're enjoying an ice cold Diet Dr. Pepper. They have the 0 sugar Dr. Pepper, and I was going to get them, but they're loaded with caffeine, and my heart can't take the caffeine. So I have to drink the stuff that's caffeine-free and sugar-free. You know, it's still not good for you, but instead of all that sugar. Again, it's once in a while treat. It's once a day, once every other day I'll have something like that. I've been trying to drink more water. That's what you're supposed to do. There's a lot of things we're supposed to do, but you still have to live, right? I like to have my root beer late at night when I do this. It's soothing. All right, here we go. 12 minutes to go in the second period. Face-off, even. Visitor left wing. Frank Hughes. A 23 is a 5. And so I got a Soga here. So does anybody have a 23? Yeah, Scheller has assists here. All right, so he's going to get a shot on that. Ooh, that's in range. Holy cow. Here comes Hughes out of his own zone, going around Hargreaves. Fires this one on the net and in range of 52 on Junkin, and he scores. And they're on the board. So an away goal here by Houston as Frank Hughes races down the left wing and puts it home. And that will be 2 assists as well. and it'll be 1 and 3. So I'm going to give Shella an assist. Actually, so it might be. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so Lund and Shella will get the assists on the Hughes goal. So Hughes gets the goal from Lund and Shella. And that comes at 8:03 of the second period. So Houston is on the board. They finally solve Joe Junkin. And here we go now. And if it's taste-free, it's all... And taste-free if it's all that free, apparently. Yeah. Sometimes it's not bad. If it doesn't taste that much and there's less stuff in there, I don't know. You've been known to fall asleep with a cup of coffee in your hands. I used to drink a lot of coffee, and then I switched to decaf, and now the hot decaf makes my heart go out of rhythm. So not all the time, but once in a while. So now I switch to any kind of coffee now is a decaf, but it's got to be ice. So I don't have any hot coffee. And I miss my hot coffee. I would have 2 or 3 a day. I'd be having a decaf right now and be enjoying it, and just I can't do that anymore. All right, so we got a face-off now in a 3-1 game, and it's even on the draw. Visitor right wing, so Gordie Howe trying to get him back in. A 12 was a 25. Intercepted by Hargreaves. Hargreaves rolls a 61. That's going to be a 28, and his pass is knocked down. It goes right back to Howe. Gordie Howe with it one more time. A 23. 4 going up against LaCroix. It's going to be a 5. That'll be a Soga. Does anybody have a 23 out here? Yes, Shella does, and Lund. Gordie Howe will get the shot. And that's going to be turned aside by Junkin. Picked up by the left D wall. And now we need to make some line changes here. So we're going to go 2 and 1 over here. And for these guys over here, they want to go 3 and 1. So we'll get the Howes back out here with line 3. As we approach the halfway point of this game. And so we got, what do we say, 3 and 1 and 2 and 1. Wish there was a faster way to do this. There just is not. All right, so we got Wall's going to skate with it and then make a change. So Wall's going to get a 25, and that'll be a 7 going up against the center. Ooh, that's going to turn in. That's a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. We got a 2 here, so that shot will be blocked, and it's going to deflect over to Hintz. Wall will change up in line 1. Harry Howell will come back out. And Phoenix Knight says he's never liked the taste of coffee. He just can't get into it, you know. I do. I like the texture of it. I like to put some flavored cream in there. I enjoy my coffee. I do. Now I like my iced coffee. Even in the winter, get my iced coffee. That's what I would have before I did the play-by-play. I'd get, if I did one game, I get one iced coffee. 2 games or more would be 2 iced coffees. And I would just sip on it during the game, nice and cool to keep my throat nice and cool. And I did like that. So instead of drinking tons of water, I would, which is what you're supposed to do, I did like the iced coffee. It just works for me. Hintz with the puck now. Hintz, a 56. A 3 going up against Falkenberg. That's going to be a 4. That'll be a shot on goal. Oh, a shot range of 32. It's in range. But a 33, that should be a save by Junkin, and it is, and Falkenberg has it. Hintz nearly made it a 1-goal game. Junkin, though, comes through with the glove save. A 34 is a 31, and that'll be a pass physical 10. They get 3, 4, 8. No, he's not going to make that pass, and it's going to be intercepted by Mark Howe. Mark Howe with it now. A 15 is a 1. Shot on net. That'll be out of range. So there's a shot and a save. They're now out shooting San Diego. Maybe they're taking this game over. You never know. A 55 is a 3. Picked up by the center. And we got to make a line change here. So 1 and 2 now. So we'll bump this here and this over here. And they're going to go 1 and 3 for Houston. So we're going to get Gordie Howe back out here, who's been kept off the score sheet pretty much, has he? Yes, he has been. And 1 and 3. Come on, you dummy. There we go. All right, so we got 1 and 3 and 1 and 2. Okay, so it's going to be Eduono with the puck now. Eduono, 63, is an 18. Going up against the left D is going to be a 20. Intercepted by the right D, Prentice. And then he will make the rest of the change here. Prentice with the puck now. 65. Ooh, it's not good. 36. Possible fight here. And, yeah, that's going to be a fight. So who's going to get into this fight? 21. It's going to be the highest fighting rank. So we're going to get 16. So Prentice is going to drop the gloves with Morrison. So Morrison and Prentice will go at it, and we'll have our first fight of the night. So in the second period at 12:46, we're going to have Prentice and Morrison. You know what I should do is I should dig out the play game, and they have that little fight mechanic there where you roll the dice. I should probably do that. That'd be kind of fun to see who gets it, because you just keep rolling the dice to see who does what. I don't know if I have that handy. I'll have to print that out and use that just for the fight, just to see what happens. It could be kind of fun. All right, so Morrison and Prentice will go to the box here, and we'll have a face-off here at center ice after that fight. It wasn't a very memorable fight, but it was a fight. I need to do that because that was fun in Hockey Blast. See who wins a fight. Make my notes here. So I'll print out an extra one and keep it with my APBA stuff. All right, 7 minutes to go. Face off at center. Even on the draw. Home right wing. Wayne Rivers with the puck. At 12 is a 5. Going up against Gordie Howe. Ooh, it's going to be a 7. Shot on goal block +2. I got a 1. I got a 3. I roll a 4. Shot is going to be blocked and deflected into the crowd. So we'll have a face-off here in the Houston zone. Again, even on the draw. Visitor lefty. Glenn Irwin with it now. A 22 on the defense here. Intercepted and shot on goal by Lacroix. Lacroix with a steal. Shot of 55. That's going to be a save by Rutledge. And a 16 is a 28. And that's going to be shot on goal unless we clear it. Do we have an 8 on the clear? No, we don't. So it's going to be the 4th highest again. So I think we said that was going to be Falkenberg, right? Because we have one. Yeah. Shot range of 11. Oh no, it's in range. But a 22. It's going to be a save. Oh, Falkenberg fired that one, and that deflected on the net. And Rutledge had to make an unbelievable stop, and it goes to Papil. Holy cow. So we almost had Falkenberg with a shot range of 11. Make it a 4-1 game, but another save. 5 in-range chances, and this time Rutledge will make the save. That was close. Holy cow, an 11. It's the only roll he could get. All right, so we have 3-3 and 2-1 now. Come on. Slide down. There you go. 2-1. And Larry comes by. He says, happy to see some APBA hockey on the table. Yes, I am too, Larry. I am very happy to have some APBA hockey on the table here. I'm having some fun tonight. It's taken me a little while to play it because I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I played a game of this, and so it's all coming back to me now, but it took a good period or so for me to get back into the flow. So a nice save by Rutledge, and it's Papil with the puck. Papil with a 34. That's a 31. That's not going to be good. Physical 10. Let's see, 5, 6, 9. No, he's not going to make the play. Intercepted by Wall, and Papil will head to the bench, and now we have Marty and Mark Howe out here for the Houston Aeros. Wall with the puck. Wall, 22. That should be pretty good. 3 going up against the right D. Oh, boy, that's a 5. It's going to be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1, and, yeah, they're going to block this shot, and it's going to deflect over to Labossiere. Labossiere, here we go, 33 coming the other way. Labossiere moving in, shot range to 23. I rolled a 36. That's going to be a save by Joe Junkin. And a 31 is going to be a 4, and then it'll be picked up by the left wing, Kevin Devine. Devine coming the other way. Rolls a 21. That's going to get us a 31. Is it physical 10? Not with these guys. He's going to lose that puck to Mark Howe. Let's make another line change here. So the San Diego Rhyme of the Ancient Mariners, they want to send out line 1 and line 2. Morrison's still in the box, I think. So that penalty happened at 12:46. So they can come out at 17:46. Yeah, well, that'll be close enough for me. That'll be close enough for me. So we're going to say the Fighting Major's over. Close enough for me. It's a one-off. I'm not too worried about it. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Simple enough. All right, so Mark Howe's going to skate with it here. Then he'll make the change. And let's see what he rolls. 46. Oh, terrible rolls tonight. 41. Possible bench minor. And we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. Let's check the bench minor roll. So we're going to check Houston first. And let's see, my Houston is 15. So I'm looking for the split number here. Nope. And 13 for... I'm sorry, it was 13 here and then 15. So let's roll... Nope, no bench minor, just a neutral zone face-off. Okay. We had a bench minor earlier, so we didn't get one this time. And so let's go with the face-off here. And it's going to be even on the draw. Home left D is going to be Ron Plum with the puck. A 63 is a 25. And his long pass is going to be knocked down, and it's going to come over here to Howe, who comes out here. Marty Howe with it now. Marty Howe with 16 is a 28. And his long pass is knocked down. It bounces all the way over here to Wayne Rivers. Rivers with a 36. That's going to be a 33. And I believe a 33 is going to be, well, we got to check for a misconduct. We're not going to play the misconduct. We're just going to go neutral zone face-off. And then we're going to go and we'll change up the line. So some pushing and shoving, but nothing come out of it there. I'm not going to do misconducts on a one-off. And we're going to go 3 and 1 back here, and then 2 and 1. Okay. Oh, that should have been line 2. I will go 2 and 2. How about that? We'll make it fair. Keep it fair. All right, so 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2. Oh, wait, 3 and 1. So 3, 1, 2, 1. 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 1. Yeah, that's fine. 3, 1, 2, 1. All right, so 2 and 1 and 3 and 1, and that'll wrap up the period. Okay, the face-off, Brian Morenz and Labossiere go at it. It's +1 for Labossiere, and that's +1. We're going to roll it again, and advantage center. So Labossiere is going to get it. 63 is a 25. He's going to cough this one up to Falkenberg, who got that shot on net there. And he's going to roll a 52 here. 27 is going to be intercepted by Labossiere. Under a minute to play in the period. Labossiere, a 3 going up against the left wing. Ooh, it's going to be a shot on goal. Shot range of 23. That will be a save by Joe Junkin. The 46 is a 45. And that's going to be a save, and it's a possible injury. And he's not injured either, so Junkin takes a shot up high. And the referee blows a whistle. We're going to get a face-off with 30 seconds to play in the period. 1 for Labossiere. Advantage right wing. Larway gets it. Larway with a 34 to 31. He makes the pass. I got to check the physicality, though. So I got a 6, 10, 13. Ooh, he's going to make the pass. And he's going to send this over to... I'm going to give it to Taylor. Yeah, let's give it... No, I like Labossiere. Let's give it to Labossiere. Labossiere with it now. Time running out in the period. Oh, he's going to get a shot on net. That's in range. A 23-year-old, a 15. It's in range. A 43, and he scores. Labossiere scores for Houston. And as time is running out here, 19:32 is on the clock. And that's 2 goals here in the second period as Labossiere scores. And now we're going to have ourselves a game. So Labossiere gets the goal. We're going to get, just 1 assist on this one, though. And a 53 on my assist chart says the second highest. So 16, 24, 32, 25. So it's going to be Marty Howe. So Labossiere from Marty Howe. And we're going to be 3-2 going into the third period. That's pretty cool, actually. So let me get my stats going here. And I have APBA Golf ID. I played a little bit. I had a little bit of fun with it, and I need to get back to it again. Maybe this time it'll make more sense. But I did enjoy it. It was busy. It was busy. From what I played, I enjoyed. So I should go back to it again. I've been meaning to pull it out. All right, so we had, 13 shots in this second period for Houston, and that gets them 21. They had 4 in range. That gives them a total of 5 in range. San Diego, 10 shots in this period for a total of 19, and they had 3 in range for a total of 5. So that's where we stand right now in that second period. San Diego got 1 and Houston got 2, so that's where we go. 3-2 into the third. All right, we got ourselves a game here. At 3-0, I was kind of concerned, but now we're not. So let's go to the new period. And they want to go 1-1, and then they want to go 2-1 on the other side. So that's what we'll do. And I think it's already set up to go. Okay. So 2-1 and 1-1. So Houston comes out with line 2, trying to save line 1 for a little bit later in the game. And here we go. All righty, face off at center. Lacroix and Labossiere. 1 for Lacroix. Here we go. Advantage right wing. So it's going to be Rivers with the puck at 22. He's going to get a shot on net. It's going to be well out of range, though, on the 64 roll. A 56 is a 34, and we're going to get a face-off over here. So, again, +1 for Lacroix. Advantage lefty. He wins it back to Howell at the point. A 26 is a 24, and it's going to be intercepted by Mark Howe as the puck deflects into the corner here. A 26 for Howe. It's a 16. Going up against Rivers is going to be a 17. Intercepted by Lacroix. Lacroix with the puck now. A 52. That's going to be a 27. Intercepted by Labossiere. And we got to make a line change. So a quick couple of minutes here to start the third. Team's trying to play a little bit more defense now in a 1-goal game. And we want 1 and 3. So we're going to see Gordie Howe back out here. And here we go. So we got 1 and 3 and 2 and 2, right? Yep. 1 and 3 and 2 and 2. Here we go. All right, so Labossiere is going to get a roll here. 61. It's a 28. Intercepted by Ferguson, and Labossiere will head out, and Lund will come out. So Ferguson with the puck now, a 43. That's a 29, and it's going to be intercepted by Irwin down here in the corner. Irwin looking to start the play at 22. His pass deflects off a skate and goes to Ray Aduono. Aduono rolls a 12. That's a 25. He can't make anything happen, and it's going to go over to Prentice, and that was a fast shift, and we'll have to make a line change here. So they're going to go 3 and 1 over here for San Diego. And over there, they're going to go 3 and 1 as well. Okay, simple enough. And so we got 3 and 1 and 3 and 1. Oh, 3. And it's doing a good job of doling out the lines here. I don't see anything kind of crazy, although I only get one more shift for line 3 for Houston. Where did I get those little team cards? I mean, these I just printed them out. I just, went to the Hockey Logos website, a Sports Logos website, just downloaded a bunch of them and just printed them and cut them. That's all it is. Nothing fancy. Just printed them out on some cardstock, and I like to dress them up. And then what I do is when I put them here, I know the face-off is in their zone. So that's the other reason I have these here is to know that's where the face-off is, because that's important in APBA. And I think Hockey Bones, too, that matters. All right, so Prentice with it now. Did I roll? Yeah, I did. 56. 35. Uh-oh, 35. And that's going to be a minor penalty on Prentice. Oh, boy. So Prentice A little lazy getting off, and he'll take the penalty here in the third period at 4:17. And Prentice will go. And so we're going to get a power play here for San Diego. So this is going to be, let me double check here. So this was 1 power play, 2 power play. So this is power play 3, so it will be line 1 going up against line 1. Alrighty. So let's get that squared away now. Alright, so we're going to go on the power play. And we'll go the face-off here. And let's see what we're going to do now. So we need to go put this on a 4. That'll give us the power play. And so we wrote 15:30. Yep, should be good to go. All right, so who do we want to sit here? We're going to sit Hughes. All right, so power play now. I'll get my power play chart. There we go. All right, 15.5 to go. Here in the third power play now for San Diego, even on the face-off. Home left wing, Peacock with it now, 46 to 24. He's going to lose this puck, and Mark Howe's going to get it. Howe skating with it now. He's going to get a shorthanded chance. Here comes Howe the other way. His shot, that's going to be a save by Junkin, and that's going to kick over here to Harry Howell. Minute to go on the man advantage. Howell rolls a 62. That's an 8. Do I have 4? Check 10. I got 4, 6, 9. So it's going to be a wide shot. Let's check the clear. And we'll clear it, and we'll get a face-off. So Howell, his shot whistles wide, and it bounces in front, and Rutledge jumps on it, and we got a face-off. So last gasp here on the power play. Advantage center, Lacroix is going to get it. At 46 is an 11. A pass, Arsog. So let's roll. 31. Yes, his assist is 61, so he'll make that pass to third highest. So 1, 2, Falkenberg's going to get it, and he's going to get a shot, but it's going to be a save. And a 23 over here is going to be a 6, and that'll be smothered for a face-off, and that'll give us a chance to get the lines back together. So lines 2 and 2 will come out now for each team after the penalty kill. Good job by Houston to keep that out of their net and keep this a 1-goal game. So we have a good chance for a good finish tonight. Okay, so 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. 13.5 to go here in the third. Fast-moving game here. Then again, everything's fast-moving after playing APBA football. All right, here we go. So we got a +2 for the home team. Disadvantage center, though, but Labossiere with a key win here. 36 is a 33. Coincidental penalties or face? It's going to be a face-off. So we're going to get some pushing and shoving. We're going to face off back in the Houston zone. Yeah, this box is not bad. It's got just a little bit of flavor. It's not overwhelming. The mug is overwhelming. The A&W is a little fizzy, kind of like Coke and Pepsi, or like Pepsi and RC. This is kind of what it's like. All right, so face-off in the zone again, +2 for San Diego. Where's my mouse? There it is. Advantage right wing. Ferguson, 63 is a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. That will be blocked and deflected into the crowd. So another face-off here in the Houston zone. Advantage left wing. Rick Sentes with it now. A 34, and 34 is a 34, and Sentes is going to get called for a trip. So now Houston goes on the man advantage here. Time on that penalty, 7:33 for those of you scoring at home. And Sentes will sit. And now -1 on the PK, and there's no advantage. So instead of adding 2, we're only adding 1 for Houston. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Did I do that right? No, we're adding 3. I'm sorry. So Houston's on the power play. So add 2 + 1 is 3. So we'll be adding 3 to their shot range. And this is power play number 2 for them, so they're going to go line 2. And I think they already have line 2, so is line 2 out for everyone? Good. We're going to keep it that way. Line 2 for everyone. All righty, let me get my power play chart out, and here we go. So power play here for Houston with 12 minutes to go here in the third period. Face-off is going to be +2, and it's going to be, who's going to sit? We're going to go Ferguson's going to sit. Okay. So it's going to be left wing to Sentes. A 13 shorthanded is a 5. He's going to make a nice play. We'll get a face-off here at neutral ice. Good penalty kill so far. Advantage center, so there's no center, so I need to roll again. Disadvantage right D, so it's going to be Papil. Paul Peter Papil is going to skate with the puck. Oh, he's going to get a shot on net here. And, Papil, right? The 11 is a 1. Shot on net, a shot range of 13, +3, gets us 16, so this is going to be in range. Papil, the long shot, 31, turned aside by Junkin. Oh, Junkin flashes the pad out and takes that away from Papil. That was the tying goal. Oh, now Sentes with it now at 25, short-handed. He comes the other way. He's going to get a shot on goal. A long shot turned aside by Rutledge. And a 24 is a 19. And that's picked up by the opposing lefties. Comes all the way back out to Plum, and he'll be able to kill off the penalty, I believe. A 65 is a 35. And it's another penalty. 35 is another penalty, right? On the, minor penalty. Oh, boy. So Plum goes into the box, and we go right back on the power play, and line 1 will come out for this one. So, not good news here, as Plum will go to the box. And now Houston with a second power play in a row here. So this is in the third period at 9:57, and this is going to be Plum. And he's plumb out of excuses here. So the 10-minute mark, a second power play for Houston to get back in this one as Fenner stops by again. Thanks for coming by. Was that Junkin or Jucket? Yeah, it kind of sounds the same, right? Making saves. All right, so who's going to sit here? We're going to put... is it really... Yeah, we're gonna have him sit for the penalty kill. All right, so we got a power play now here again. So Plum's got to sit. And so here we go. Let's go for the face-off now. So Lacroix and Lund are even now. Even on the draw. Visitor center. Lund's going to get it. A 21 is a 13. That's going to be a pass on Arsogs. Let me roll again. Yes, he will make the pass. And he'll send it over to Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe with the puck. A 25. Gordie Howe's going to get a shot on net, but I rolled a 62. That's going to be a save by Junkin. Junkin Donuts with the save. 36 is a 33. Shot on goal by the right D. Comes back to the point to Marty Howe. Shot range of 15 +3. No time roll. Shoots this one. Oh, that's in range. Marty Howe fires this one on Junkin. 43. Score! And the game is tied at 3-3 on the power play goal by Marty Howe. And you just can't keep giving up penalty after penalty in the WHA. So Marty Howe ties the game. That's going to be a power play goal. Time on that goal is 10:08. So real quick on this power play. And just like Hockey Unreal said, Houston came back. So Marty Howe with a goal and an assist in this one. This one on the power play. And it's going to be 2 assists. And it's going to be 3 and 4, actually. So it's going to be the bottom 2 assists guys here. So this 1 and 2. So it's going to be Mark and Frank. So Mark Howe and Frank Hughes getting the help on that power play goal. Yeah. So we got a tie game now. All right, 9.5 to go. Fresh game. Fenner says go Arrows. Hockey and Real says he was just about to go put something up in the chat, and he says he's not surprised. He is not surprised. So we're going to go line one on line one. Let's keep it going here. So we get even on the draw. Home left wing, Peacock with it. And Peacock opened the scoring on the first shift of the game, and he's going to have to do it again for San Diego here. So Gino with the puck, a 45 is a 7. Let me get rid of my power play chart. A 7. Shot on goal, block +2. That will be blocked. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off. Excuse me. Here we go, even on the draw. Visitor center, Larry Lund with it. A 32 for Lund, 26 trying to come out of his own zone. Intercepted by Peacock. He's going to get a shot on net. Uh-oh. This is in range. Shot range to 25. I rolled a 15. That's in range. And a 15 save by Rutledge. And it's picked up by Lund. Oh, both goalies coming up big now in this one. And a 35 is a 4 going up against the left D. So that's going to give us a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. So we have 3. That shot is going to be blocked, and we're going to get a face-off. Dun, 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 dun. So here we go now. And, boy, they want to keep, and let me see what I got here. Let me put out 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And let's see what we're going to be looking at now. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Interesting enough. All righty. And Hockey and Real says he thinks Houston will be difficult to beat on the tabletop. And you might be correct. We're going to find out. They battled back. Even game, 25-23. Shot in ranges of 7-6. Both goalies are actually playing kind of well, considering. Rutledge got off to a slow start, but he's been money. He's been money. Let me see, they scored 4:20 into the second period. That's it. He's been playing lights out for almost a full period. Yep. All right, here we go. Face-off in the Mariners zone this time. And so we got lines 2 out there now. So let me get lines 2. Okay. Face-off now is +2. And no, it's going to go to Labossiere in the offensive zone. 32 is a 26, but that's going to be taken away by Sentes. Sentes rolls a 15. That's a 1 shot on goal, but he rolls the 66, and that's easily turned aside by Rutledge. A 22 bounces into the corner, and it comes all the way around, and Sentes will get his own puck back. Not a rebound, but he does get the puck back. A 33. Ooh, that's going to be a shot on net. Oh, that's in range. Are you kidding me? Another shot in range, a 16. He scores. Sentes scores, and San Diego goes back up on top. It's 4-3. Well, Rutledge made that first save, but it come around. Papil couldn't get it, and Sentes fired it toward the net, and Rutledge never got set on that one. And, yes, this is 74-75. I think it's the only WHA set that APBA has is 74-75. So Sentes will score, and that'll be 1 assist, and that 1 assist will go to the third highest. So there's 1, 2, 3. So Plum. So in the third period, Sentes from Plum, and that comes at 13:07. So they finally get one by Rutledge again, and now they will have the 4-3 lead. They're enjoying the lead. Here we go. Face-off is +2. But it's going to go to Larway. Larway, 35 is a 4 going up against Plum. That'll be a 5. That'll be a Soga. Anybody got a 35 out here? No, a 34. No. No, so that play will be offside at the blue line. Just barely by an eyelash, as Juckett would say. It was offside by, I like that Edmonton game. When the guy was offside. I don't know how you call that offside. It was all fuzzy. You couldn't tell if his skate was off. It was on Florida. They called it back. Yeah, it got him another game, but still Florida won. All right, here we go. Face off at center ice here. 6 minutes to play. And we got line ones out for each team as they're trying to play their best guys down the stretch. So Houston finds himself trailing again. Gordie Howe comes out with his sons trying to make something happen. So it's going to be even on the face-off. Home center, LaCroix with it, a 63. That's going to be a 14 going up against the right D. Ooh, it's a 5. It's going to be a 17, intercepted by Lund. Lund with it now, a 14. That's going to be icing. And the face-off come all the way back in the Houston zone. Even on the face-off, visitor right D, so it's going to go to Marty Howe. A 46 is a 41. Possible bench minor. We're going to get a neutral zone face-off. Let's check the bench minors again. So we're going to roll, and, oh, is that a bench minor on Houston? Yes, it is. We've been rolling low, so not the time. The coach was saying something, and it's going to be a bench minor now for Houston. So that's a second one of the day. I usually never get bench minors. I know PJ's going to say something about this, but I very, very rarely get bench minors. So with 4:30 to play, it's a bench minor on Houston, and they're going to have to kill this off. And we're going to have Howe sit out here because I just don't want any more penalties. All right, so here we go. Face off now. Let me get my chart out. There we go. And it's even on the face-off. Home left D, Harry Howell with it now. A 25 is an 11. We have an RSOG. We're going to roll again here, and no. That's just going to be a pass, and he will make that pass up to Peacock. And Peacock rolls a 53. That's going to be a 9. He'll get a shot on goal. That'll be out of range. Shot and a save by Rutledge. A 22 is a 2. Picked up by the right D, Marty Howe with it now. Marty Howe, a 16. 28 shorthanded. He fires us all the way down around the boards. Picked up by Wayne Rivers. A no-time roll here. A 21 is a 5. He will get a shot on goal. That is also out of range. Shot number 27 is a save. A 33 is a 1. And it's going to be picked up this time by Mark Howe, trying to kill the rest of his penalty off. A 16. He rolls a 28. He drives it all the way down and gets knocked down at center ice, picked up by Rivers. A no-time roll. A 23 is a 3. Going to get a shot on goal. Way out of range, though. Another save by Rutledge. A 46 is a 43. And that's going to be a save and a face-off here. Another injury check, and he has been shaken up all game. Rutledge, we keep doing injury checks. It's unbelievable. And Hockey says, I make exceptions for bench minors among minors in the final 5 minutes because it's harder for us to overlook when there's too many men on the ice. Not impossible, though. Yeah, just ask the Bruins about that. Yeah, that's all right. I used to kind of do crazy things with the penalties. Now I let them play out. I just do. I got away from all that. And I just kind of let the game play out. I figure it must have been pretty egregious, you know. I used to roll extra dice and give a small percentage, but yeah, that's all right. And the Dallas Stars and the Islanders are on the table, on Fenner 27's tabletop. Let's see how that plays out. And is that Stone Cold? Is that what you're playing, Fenner Stone Cold? Is that what you have? I forget what you were playing. I know you were playing earlier. I think you said it was Stone Cold. 93, 94, right? All right, so face-off in the Houston zone, even on the draw. Visitor right wing, Lund is going to get it. 43 is a 29. Intercepted by Howell. Still time on a man advantage. Howell, a 26, a 24. That's going to be intercepted by Mark Howe. Man's out of the box. We get 2.5 minutes to play. So we're going to go line 2 for everybody for about a minute, and then we will get line 1 back out here for everybody. That's kind of how we're going to do it here. 2.5 to play. There we go. So we don't even need to check on the lines anymore. I know what I'm going to do for the rest of the game. And so Howe with the puck at 26 is a 16. And a 16 going up against the right wing is going to be 17. Intercepted by the center. Actually, we're going to bump it up here. We're going to have to go some better forechecking here late in the game. So right after this, we're going to go different forechecking. So we're going to go forechecking 1 and forechecking 2. All right, so Aduano with the puck now. Aduano in the final 2 minutes of the game. A 45 is a 15 going up against the center. And a 15 is going to make a pass to the right D, so Morrison's going to get it. No time roll. A 51 is a 1. He's going to get a shot on net. That will be a save by Rutledge. And a 35 is a 4, and it's picked up by the left wing, Taylor. All right, Rutledge is going to head to the bench. And we're going to go line 1 for everybody. All right, line 1 comes back out with a minute and a half to play. Rutledge heads to the bench. And so I want Larway and Labossiere. Labossiere's got a 23, and he's got a 25. But we'll have Labossiere come out as our extra man. Okay. So, on the extra man, I always forget how to do this here. I think it's just the extra chart. I don't think you do anything too crazy, right? Pulling the goalie. Yeah, I don't think you don't add anything to the team. Yeah. So they're going to be forecheck 1, and the other guys are going to read off of this extra skater chart that I have right over here off to the side. So we will have that handy dandy for us. And I think that's about it. It's been a while. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while. Face-off 3 of 12 go the extra skaters. And, at the empty net, they have pretty much maximized their shot on the net. And there's no goalie, so okay. There we go. All righty. So I think that's it. Goalie's out. There we go. So Rutledge heads to the bench. Labossiere comes out. It's going to be Taylor with the puck. Taylor, a 41, is a 7. Shot on net. Oh, that's in range, but a 66 is a save. Oh, my gosh. Did I put that on there? I don't know if I got that on. There we go. 66 is a save, and it's picked up by Howell. Holy smoke, that was in range, too. Howell with it now. A 34 is a 31. And pass, it's going to be intercepted by Labossiere, but time will come off the clock. Last gasp here. Labossiere, actually, it's going to be Lund with it. Lund with the puck here. Labossiere is the extra man, so I should swap them up. So let me do that. Lund with the puck here. Last gasp. 36 at the 34. And he will pick up a penalty as the puck was taken away from him, and Lund will go, and that will end the game. Dun, dun, dun. So Houston falls short. They got that last shot in range, but Lund will pick up a penalty here at 0-0-0. And that'll do it. So let's take a look at our final stats. So for Houston, they only had 6 shots in that final period, if you can believe it, to give them 27, 9 in range. So that means they had 4 of those in range in that period, really? I think I might have hit that button by mistake, but we'll call it 9 in range. And San Diego with a nice win. Yes, it was. So 29 shots. So they had 10 to give them 29 and 2 in range this period. So the scoring in this third, so Houston would tie it at 3-3, but it's going to be Sentes getting the game winner, and that's going to be our final 4-3. So Rutledge will get the loss, Junkin with the win. Shots on goal, 29 and 27. Goals against will be 4 and 3. He'll play 59 minutes. He'll play 60 minutes. So that is our score, 4-3. Let's take a look at our 3 stars, shall we? Well, I think we got to look at Peacosh here. He's got a pair of goals, so we're going to give Peacosh our number 1 star. LaCroix, he's got 3 assists. So LaCroix will get number 2 star. So Peacosh with 2 goals, LaCroix with 3 assists. And I'm thinking Marty Howe over here. Marty Howe with a goal and assist in the loss. So Marty Howe, 1 goal, 1 assist. And that's going to how this is going to play out for us. What do you think? I think that works out pretty well. Back to Studio B. Well, the curse of the shirt, San Diego Mariners. There's no curse of the shirt. There's only curse of the hat. That was fun. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Lacroix was unbelievable. Yeah, I think he led the league in points that year. So, yeah, no doubt about that. Well, that was fun. It's been a while since I got the APBA Hockey on the table. Let me adjust my camera here. There we go. And so that was a good time. Getting APBA back on the table. Get APBA Baseball and APBA Hockey back on the table today. And I got to wear my new shirt and have Gordie Howe on the table here as well as a few other guys. And that was a good time. I really enjoyed that. So anyway, I think that's the second time I've had both of these teams. I remember playing Junkin. That must have been with San Diego. It must have been. And obviously I've played Houston with the Howes before. Now, whether I played it online or not, I don't remember, but that was a good time. So anyway, and Fenner's got a little update over here. Is Dallas and New York are tied 1-1. Madonna and Ferraro with the goals. Fun time. That's a fun game over there too. A lot of people playing hockey here tonight. That's good to see in the middle of the summer. Good to get APBA Hockey back on the table again. Thank you for suggesting this and getting me to get this back on the table and having some fun with it. It's been a good time. So I had APBA Baseball, APBA Hockey tonight. It's a good time here. Finally getting some things together. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow after the podcast I'll play some APBA football. So thanks for tuning in. Happy 4th of July. Hopefully your day went well. Hopefully you were safe. And hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow. As I get tomorrow off, we'll do the podcast. And maybe some APBA football or something else. We got to see. We're going to try to have some fun here. I'm trying to have some fun again here on the channel. Hopefully no more trees will fall. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.